Chapter 257, Dial Battle. Wapol's Omnivorous Rampage, Volume 19, Wapol's Toy Shop Expands. Hey, he's smiling. Look at him. When I first came to your ship's aid, it was less an act of courage than one of mercy, because blue sea people such as you cannot keep up in a sky battle. A sky battle? Just watch. What exactly are we doing now? Try smashing that shell with all your might. Gently, Sanji. If you make a hole in the deck, I'll chap your hide, Usopp. Telling Sanji what to do. That's good. Hit it as hard as you can. Don't say that just because it's not your ship. Well, if you insist, old timer. Wait, take it easy. So Sanji winds up to hit it as hard as he can. Bloop. What was that? I said take it easy, but that was absurd. You didn't even crack the empty barrel below it. That can't be right. I took a hard swing, so hard it should have broken through the deck. Yeah, well, it didn't do anything. It's as if the shell absorbed the brunt of the impact. Huh? Now place the shell face down on the empty barrel and press on the umbo. Boom! Man, it blew up when he did that. Eek! Well, that is an impact dial. It absorbs any impact delivered to it, then releases it at the user's discretion. That is like a tool in Zelda or something. It should be in there. Oftentimes, the dial is attached to a user's hand with a bandage or glove. If used properly, it's powerful enough to kill the average person. That's what happened to Stringman, isn't it? That's what Wiper did to Stringman. Usopp, do you think? Of course, it must be what that ball-brained vassal used. Yeah, the other... We've seen it used more than once. There's Ballman used it too. That's right. It was kind of like their trump card. Legends tell of other amazing dials wielded by ancient warriors of the Sky Isles that are far more powerful than this one. Why didn't you just say so? You scared the crap out of me. The destructive reject dial, for example, is said to emit 10 times the force of an impact dial. Its impact is so strong, in fact, that the wielder's life is endangered by using it. Which would explain why it is so rarely used. How can such a lethal thing exist in nature? They're practically military weapons. I thought dials had more everyday uses. You are correct. This is how most people use them, but when man finds something useful, he will always find a way to use it for evil means. It all depends on who uses it. Dials can be very helpful, but their potential for destruction when used in battle cannot be ignored. I'm guessing we're going to see a lot of this. Take the heat dial. It can warm a pan to allow cooking without a fire, but combined with a spear, it forms a searing hot heat javelin. Or the flame dial, which stores fire. If placed inside a bird's beak, it gives rise to a rare fire-breathing bird. Chopper said something like, yeah, he may have seen something like that, right? So these dial lamp duels are called sky battles. So it's not the sky that makes the sky battles, it's the use of dials. Makes sense, kind of. You have to learn about them and the different kinds, blah, blah, blah. I get it, yes. Warriors of the sky are trained in their uses. Those who are not have no chance. All right, then, that mantra power they use to predict our movements, what's that all about? Yeah. Getting info dumps. Voices. Yes, those born with the gift of mantra can hear them and know a person's next move. The more the user has mastered mantra, the greater the area they can listen to. For the vassals... that means all of Upper Yard. For Eneru, it is the entire country. That is how far his power extends. It is the one power that no one truly understands. Back to Eneru. The battle has only just begun, and there's already an upset. Shura has been defeated. What? Shura defeated? Shura took the sky battle lightly. What a fool. This is no laughing matter, Almighty. The vassals have gone unchallenged for 6 years to lose 2 in 2 days. Ah, well... they lost, and that's all there is to it. They didn't have divine protection from the kami, and he's just laughing. This guy is weird. I'm guessing he's extremely powerful to be so laid back about all this. Everyone listen up. Our enemies include 20 Shandians and 7 Blue Sea people. There should be no need to trouble the vassals. Go and raise a riot. Oh, this is the 50 heavenly warriors of Skypiea. They ugly. Only those who are willing to push forward at any cost, even if it means abandoning your comrades, then come with me. Now that's Wiper, I think. We've shifted to Wiper saying that. And what's her name? Today, Eneru's head will roll. If we defeat Eneru, a mere bag full of Vars will be. So she's remembering his words from before, looking at Aya's bag Varus. Caw. Oh, that's Stringman's bird, I think. Not being happy because Stringman is apparently dead on the ground. Wiper, are you suicidal? That's a reject dial. If you use it again, you'll blow yourself to bits. So he risked himself big time using that thing. Isn't that what you'd call commitment? Well, that's what he's talking about. Only those who are willing to go all the way, right? Including himself. It'll take at least this much to bring them down. Stubborn fool. What's the holdup? Oh, bro. We're already in the enemy camp. Let's split up. There are 2 vassals left. Looks like we lucked out of this challenge. We can't let all of us get caught in the same challenge again. We can't be that stupid. Fine. Every man for himself. Just try not to get yourselves killed. And they're off. This guy's on some kind of surf/skateboard thing. Whoa! I think a vassal. It looks like Iron Man is after this guy. Hey, so swoosh. Who's that? What did you do? A heavenly warrior. Oh. Or maybe it's a heavenly warrior. It looked like, yeah, it's starting to mix people up. It is a heavenly warrior. Correct. Kami Eneru has ordered Upper Yard to be purified of you scum. Bah. We are his elite, the 50 heavenly warriors. There's nowhere to run. Now taste the power of a dial so rare it can't be found in Skypiea. Axe dial. You're in my way. Your shield is useless. All right, this heavenly warrior means business, and he took down... I think it's one of the Shandians pretty easily. All right. Humdy-dum, we're back to Luffy. There's a lovely island in the south. My head is empty. I'm a fool. This is what he's singing out loud. Bah. And we're into bah as a bar? A goat? Oh, bah. So he heard a goat. Literally. Okay, that sounded like a goat. Oh, it's this... do the heavenly warriors sound like goats? A goat in the jungle? Is that what we're... talking about? Whatever it is sneaks up on Luffy, but Luffy punches him in the face, surprisingly. He must have sensed him somehow. Oh man, I was all excited about seeing a goat. What a letdown. Just this dude I punched in the face. The island in the north is oh so cool. My head's empty and I'm a fool. And he's still singing that out loud. Oh, that's Wiper and the bazooka showing up where Luffy is, I think. Yeah. Hey, it's you. What the heck are you doing here? That's the end of the chapter. Well, I feel like it was going kind of slow at first, and then it like zoomed through to the end of that chapter. All right, well, everything's gearing up. There's a lot of powerful stuff going on, and it looks like Wiper and Luffy are about to have a confrontation in the next chapter. Here, like and subscribe. Peace.